So Squid Game is absolutely insane, right? I'm sorry, that was the wrong show. Because as you can see, I'm late with this what if reaction, and that's mainly because I've been binge watching Squid Game on Netflix, and that has been all I've been thinking about ever since I finished the show. Before we get started, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And check out some of my other videos. Just posted my Rogue One, a Star Wars story, Rogue One movie reaction. That's on the channel, so check that out. So last week on What If, we had a somewhat of a funny episode, but probably my least favorite What If concept that they have done so far. And it was what if Thor was the only child, which kind of turned him into a party god. He came down and he just partied all over Earth and kind of ruined it all. And it played off that concept on teenage party movies where, like, the teenager throws a party while his parents are gone, and then his mom caught him in like the final second or whatever. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite concept. The whole time I was really thinking, you're really gonna dedicate an entire episode to this. But the best thing about that episode was definitely the Captain Marvel versus Thor animated fight. That was really cool. But just the entire concept and the entire episode was kind of alright for me. But it did have that cliffhanger ending where, well, I assume now Ultron came through, because remember, in Age of Ultron, Vision's body was being made so Ultron could put himself into that. So if Ultron ever succeeded, that would be Ultron. That would never be Vision. And at the end, we saw somebody come out in this Ultron-type suit with Infinity Stones and the helmet open, and it was Vision's body, but I'm pretty sure it's Ultron because it would still be Ultron if he won. You could even see the Watcher was confused. He was like, oh, this is a happily ever after ending. And it's like, wait, what? And then the Ultron came out. So I assume the big cliffhanger ending, I assume that it's going to roll over into episode 8. This is the penultimate episode to the season. Let's just get to it and see if we deal with the repercussions of last week's episode and how they roll over into here and Ultron with all the Infinity Stones. Dun, 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 dun. So I guess what I'm really looking forward to in this episode is seeing the Watcher get even closer to the realities, because every single episode he keeps on getting closer and closer, and even to the point where in the last episode, like I keep saying, he was like surprised by what happened in that reality. He seems like really interested in this, so I'm interested to see what he's going to do next, because the whole theory is that he's going to intervene at some point.
Before a universe in the final days of destruction.
Oh, we did, yes.
This particular story, this one breaks my heart.
Ooh, another sad one. Hawkeye. Oh, he's got, look at his arm. Dope. The animation's popping like usual. He's got like an invisibility cloak. He's Harry Potter. Look at him, he's Harry Potter. Oh, go Clint. Oh, shit. This is already probably the best version of Clint that we have seen. Wow. So he's dead, right? Okay, I guess not. Well, now he's dead.
Pipeline to our location.
Which is where exactly?
Home sweet home.
Avengers
Well,
Tower.
what's left of it anyway.
Oh, Russia. The Kremlin.
Avengers stole the cradle and used it to create the hero, Vision.
Yes, they did.
First,
They never did?
Ultron got his wish.
Oh, shit.
Primitive mind would fail to see the distinction.
Vision without Paul Bettany's voice just sounds weird. And Tony dies yet again. Wow. Laid waste to everything. Oh, hey Thanos. He's here for the stone.
Fascinating.
Oh! Huh? Oh, Vision, you are so useless in the movies, man. Wow. And this is how he gets the stones. Watcher, you kind of have a problem now. He sees things that you see. Oh, it's Captain Marvel!
I've seen the Killer Robot movie, and I gotta say, I really don't think it needs a sequel.
Well, Terminator Judgment Day is a sequel, right? I think he's still too powerful for you. Get him, Carol! Oh, I want to see this Carol in the movies, man. I want to see Captain Marvel in the movies take on somebody who can fight against her, you know? Who she can overcome through some struggle, you know? And not take on so easily. Jeez.
Ultron was now just a program without a purpose.
He hears
the
you.
victor without a war, sentenced to spend all of eternity.
He hears you.
Who said that?
Yep.
Back of the
I see you.
Oh, oh, oh. Yo, this guy's scared.
seen everything that has ever happened, ever will happen, ever could happen, and yet, what the hell is this?
Yo, is Ultron gonna make a comeback in the MCU to mess with the multiverse? So Clint and Natasha, two Avengers that people think are the most useless ones, are the last hope. That's kind of cool. Showing some respect to them.
Clint. Clint. Is this my color?
The Red Guardian.
Come on. My will to live meter is flatlining, okay?
Damn. Oh, he didn't see the file.
This is pointless.
No, 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 no.
Don't sit down.
Death Star plans are not in the main computer.
The answer.
Hey, just watch Rogue One.
It just takes time.
Death
What
Star
are we going
plans.
to avenge when we're 90?
So they think Zola, the program from the Winter Soldier, can stop Ultron? Program versus program type fighting.
There's still hope.
Oh!
No.
Can he be killed? Can the Watcher be killed?
So many universes.
Doctors and I found at Camp Lehigh was destroyed. The other, Hydra kept here.
Oh, there's another one? Wait, so there was another one in the MCU? When Tony and Cap were fighting over who's gonna kill Bucky, there was another Zola there? He looks like the Watcher.
You guys offer a gluten-free crust?
Identifying your geopositional coordinates.
How is she able to dial anything during a nuclear fallout? All they need is one drone, right? They said? That should be good. Whew. Good catch.
Already initiated my signal blast.
Oh, this is gonna go to the wire.
Now we're in the game.
Just precaution, in case you want to try anything funny.
Your team building instincts need work.
Yeah. Tell it to HR.
That's smart from her, though, to do that.
The Ultron hive mind appears to be out of range.
He's not in this universe. Sacrifice. Oh, Clint, you are so... This version of Clint's so awesome. Also, this version of Natasha is so cool. Boom! Yo! Do it. Oh, okay, it's a shield. I thought it was going to blow up. I am so excited for the Hawkeye show. I know we're not going to see this version of Clint, but I'm just excited to see some cool arrow action. Gotta let me go. Oh, wow! Vormir! This is the reverse of Endgame.
I don't want to fight anymore.
Yo! Oh, imagine if Age of Ultron was like this. If Age of Ultron wasn't... Oh, what a shot! Ah, that's so cool! Yo! Sick. Sick. Gnarly. That was... I just said gnarly also, but that was awesome. Imagine if Age of Ultron was like this and it wasn't like just like a 2 days. The movie's called Age of Ultron, but he was only like there for like 2 days or something. Imagine if it all did actually turn like that. This is so sick. No!
I am the natural order of things. I will.
This might be my new favorite episode.
Is
Oh, you made it mad.
You cannot compute the power of my will.
Damn, they're flying through realities. Yo, he kind of looked like Galactus right there. Oh shit.
theories of the multiverse are irrelevant to beings like you and me. I didn't evolve by staying inside the lines.
Oh, he's saying you limited yourself, buddy. He said you should have done more. Oh, what the come on, man. Can't die like this. What is happening? You don't mess with Ultron. Holy shit. Wow, just soaking in his failures now. My two favorite episodes are crossing over.
Are you ready to break your oath?
You want me to say it?
You have to.
Oh yeah, I want to hear you say it.
I see now.
That I mustn't.
I need your help.
Dope. Dope, dope, dope. Okay. So that was episode 8 of season 1 of Marvel's What If, called What If Ultron Won. And I gotta say, this is probably now my favorite episode. This episode was sick, man. I love the story. I love the concept. The fact that once Ultron actually gets Vision's body, he becomes extremely unstoppable. He destroys, Earth itself through nuclear warfare. Then he gets all the Infinity Stones from Thanos by just chopping Thanos in half. I mean, that makes Vision look super weak in the movies now. Should have done that Vision instead of just being injured the whole time in Infinity War. But then he gets all the Infinity Stones, and then guess what? Now he has to go fight the Watcher. That was super sick. But not only that, that was dope in itself. That was awesome. But then there was another plot that was going on in this episode connecting to the main story in general, with Natasha and Clint being kind of the last Avengers survivors, and they're doing their own mission that's just as sick as the Ultron versus the Watcher fight. So everything's just really working in this episode, and I'm really amazed with how they did it, having these two separate plots kind of going on at the same time in a very short amount of time, and making both of them work really well, making every character that's in this episode shine. I thought everybody was super sick. Clint, I think this is the best version of Clint that we have seen in the MCU ever. My hype for the Hawkeye show was up here. It's skyrocketing right now. I want to see more badass Clint. That'll be awesome. I know we're not going to see this version ever, but that was super sick. Kind of hope we get a badass version in the Hawkeye show. Last week's episode where Thor went to go party, like I said, iffy episode, but it ended with Ultron coming out of the portal to that reality, and the Watcher was like, hey, what is this? And I kind of thought it was going to pick up right there, but it didn't, so it makes me think that Ultron showed up and destroyed that whole reality. That's kind of the assumption that I'm left with, is that he destroyed it all, right? And we're just never going to see that ever again. Oh yeah, the ending. The Watcher is desperate, man. He kept on saying not intervening, and then Ultron decided to kick his ass, so this guy is desperate. So now he's definitely going to go to potentially all these universes and pluck out all these powerful characters to come and help him. The first one that he went to is Doctor Strange, because that was the first character that saw him, that acknowledged him, that knows he exists. They actually have a history now where they communicated, so I like how he went back to revisit him. That Doctor Strange episode was probably my favorite episode until now, so these two of my favorite episodes now cross over right here, and he goes and gets help from a very, very, very powerful Doctor Strange. This is Doctor Strange not to mess with. He is super strong, has all these beings that he ate, including himself, so his powers are ridiculous right now. Part of me still thinks that they're going to sneak in a cheeky little live action thing in here. Because I think, I don't know if it will work, but part of me thinks that at a certain point it's going to turn into live action, maybe for even a second. Just because they're traveling through all these universes, and one of those universes will be live action. I don't know why I'm thinking, maybe not. Maybe they won't. Maybe they probably won't. But how cool would that be? They're punching each other through all these universes, and in one of them they punch each other through a live action one, fully making this thing. I mean, this thing is already canon to the rest of the MCU, even though it's animation. But yeah, it would just confirm it that much more if they just punch each other through a live action thing. Let me know what you think about that happening. I think it would be super dope, just for a quick second. You don't need to be there for a while. Just punch yourself into live action. That'll be dope. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's reaction to Marvel's What If, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Check out some of my other videos. I just posted last week my movie reaction to Rogue One, a Star Wars story, which is kind of funny because in this episode, Clint does mention the plans to the Death Star, and Rogue One deals with the plans to the Death Star. So it's kind of interesting timing on I guess, my behalf and this episode coming out. But yeah, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.